My best friend of 20 years blocked my number and moved across the country without a single word. I spent 2 whole years wondering what I did wrong. Dave and I grew up together. We were closer than brothers. Then one day, poof, gone. My wife Chloe was my rock during that time. She held me while I cried, told me some people just change, and said we only needed each other anyway. Last Tuesday, Chloe dropped her laptop and cracked the screen. She had a major presentation due for work, so she begged me to hook it up to my external monitor and pull her files onto a hard drive. I told her no problem. I was dragging her documents over when I saw a folder named Archive 2024. That was the year Dave left. I don't know why, but my stomach dropped. I clicked it. Inside were hundreds of screenshots, text messages, emails, social media DMs. I opened the first one. It was a message from my account to Dave, but I never sent it. It said, "Stop coming around so much. My wife feels uncomfortable, and honestly, you're becoming a loser." I kept clicking. Dozens of messages, all sent from my iPad when I wasn't home. They were brutal, insulting his career, his recent breakup, tearing him down piece by piece. But that wasn't the worst part. There were screenshots of messages she sent to herself from a fake account posing as Dave. Messages where Dave supposedly called me a failure and said he was only hanging out with me out of pity. She was playing both sides. She manufactured an entire fake war between us. She sat there in our living room, watching me grieve a friendship that she actively murdered behind my back. Chloe walked into the office right as I was reading a drafted email she never sent, detailing a plan to get Dave fired. "Did you get the files?" she asked, setting down a cup of coffee. I didn't turn around. I just pointed at the screen. The silence was deafening. I heard the coffee cup hit the desk, splashing a little on the wood. "I can explain," she said. Her voice was shaking. "You don't understand how he looked at you. He was holding you back. He was holding us back. He was my best friend," I said, finally looking at her. The woman I married suddenly looked like a total stranger. "He was a distraction," she yelled, dropping the sweet, supportive wife act completely. "You were spending weekends fixing his car instead of looking at houses with me. You loved him more than me. So you destroyed him? You broke my heart and watched me cry over him for 2 years?" She didn't answer. She just stared at me, totally cold. I grabbed my keys and the hard drive. I drove straight to a hotel and spent the next 3 hours tracking down Dave's new number through his sister. When he picked up, I didn't even say hello. I just said, "Chloe faked all of it." He didn't speak for a long time. Then he sighed, a heavy, tired sound. "I thought you hated me, man. I really thought I lost my brother." We spent the whole night talking, piecing together the timeline of her lies. She isolated me so I would depend entirely on her. She wanted me on an island, and she was willing to burn the bridge to get me there. Divorce papers were served on Friday. I'm flying out to see Dave next week. Sometimes the person wiping your tears is the one who made you cry in the first place. If you thought this story was crazy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more.